Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I am Dax and this is Encrypted Angels Nursery, and we have little Storybrooke here. I'm brand new to the reborn community, and she is the only reborn doll I have at this time, although I am expecting another. However, it won't be for a few more months, but I will be excited to share that one with you as soon as that little one gets here. But today we are going to change her as well as do a tag. We're doing Little Me tag with Mia at Wishes and Wonders. Hello Mia, hope you are doing well, and I hope everybody who has done this tag is also doing well. I've watched a couple of videos, but let's get to it. All right, first question. Were you an old soul or young, wild, and free? Well, I was told more often than not that I was an old soul. So I'm going to go with that one. Number 2, were you a city kid or a country bumpkin? As much as my mom would have wished I was raised up in the country, my parents raised me mostly in the city, so I have to say city. I live in a small town now, although I wouldn't call this country, but I do live in a small town and I much prefer the city. I don't think I would like true country life. I don't think I'd like it. I really don't. I already miss the city life. Let's see, number 3, we are at roller skating or bike riding. Okay, so if I had to choose just between those two, then I'd say roller skating. I've got another video that talks about, anyway, roller skating. We're gonna change your diaper today. And I say if I had to choose it, like I said earlier, but big wheels, I really liked my big wheels. I was really more into big wheels than either one of those. And then actually I kind of went from big wheels to skateboards. So that's the reason why I'm like, I don't know. I didn't really get into bike riding until I was like a teenager. So as a little kid, well, I was still kind of a preteen, I guess, when I got in. I'd say, yeah, but I got into skateboarding way more than before I got into bike riding. So, I'd say skateboarding. But if I had, anyway, okay, on to the next question. That's enough. Ribbons and curls or climb trees and skinned knees? I'm gonna have to go with climb trees and skinned knees. Yeah, that's, yep. Yes. Okay. Let's see, what is the next one? We have books, Barbies, or both? Barbies. Barbies all the way. Barbies 100%. I was definitely a Barbies freak. All about the Barbies. Okay. I have to see what the next one is. Candy store or ice cream shop? I'm gonna have to go with ice cream shop. My dad had a ritual with me. It was often, it wasn't every night, but it was very often that after dinner, or sometimes in the middle of the afternoon if it was a Friday or Saturday, but if it was on a weekday, it was in the afternoon, or I mean after dinner. My dad and he would take me to Dairy Queen. And I always got an Oreo Blizzard. That was always my order. He'd always be like, why don't you get something else? And I'm like, I don't want anything else. I want an Oreo Blizzard. That's what I like. Okay. Next question is Marsha Jan or Cindy. More hair. That was one of my hairs. Marsha, Jan, or Cindy. And this is referring to the order of birth. If you know what the Brady Bunch is, then you'll get this reference. If not, go look up the Brady Bunch, popular show back in the 70s and 80s. Anyway, so I was a Cindy. I was the baby. I was the baby of the family. Baby. Alright. These are too big for you, but they're so cute. Maybe I can hike them up a little more. I don't know. So, too big, but they're too cute. Okay. Maybe I can roll them up a little bit at the bottom. Roll them up just a tiny bit. Let's see. Number 8. Private, public, or the religious school. Public. I was always in public schools. Public schools. So never went to private or any other kind of school of anything. So just public schools. And then we have, did you skip cut class or were you a teacher's pet? I skipped and cut class. I started cutting class actually back in junior high. So I started back then, and then it got worse in high school. And I was right at the time when they just barely started like calling parents if your kid didn't show up in a certain class. Like they didn't when I was in junior high, but when I got to high school they started. And I was like, okay. So, but they didn't always call. It was weird. I don't know if it depended on like who was working that day, or I don't know. I don't know what was up with that, but for some reason sometimes they called and sometimes they didn't. But yeah, so sometimes I got away with it and sometimes I didn't. Let's see. And we are on the last question here. Were your favorite memories 1 through 10 or 11 through 20? I'm going to have to say my favorite memories are from 11 to 20. Yeah, I'm going to have to say that. So 11 to 20. I had much better friends, 11 to 20, and I was just enjoyed life a lot more. Do I want to cover your hands? Maybe I'll let your hands out today. Maybe I'll leave your hands uncovered today. But yeah, I just kind of, I went through some stuff during those ages. I did. I went through some stuff between 11 to 20. But yeah, there we go. There's our little sleeping angel, little sleeping storybook. Do you want your star? There you go. There's your star. So, okay. Yeah, so 11 to 20. I enjoyed those years a lot more growing up and the friends that I had. And I think I had more freedom to do the things that I wanted. Like, I don't know, in high school we could go off campus for lunch, and that was pretty cool. I kind of found myself more during that age. And yeah, all right. Thank you guys. We will see you next time. Say bye.